Okay. I heard about K21 Academy from a friend,
Okay.
and actually a friend who had someone in the academy, and also I think he's been part of the academy as well. So he told me about the academy, and he told me about some of the benefits and some of the things, how good and effective the academy is. So he asked me to join. So and I joined on the first day. I listened to R2, and I felt okay. It's a good place to actually learn, and so that's why I signed in with K21 Academy. And how did I choose AZ104? Yes, I actually wanted to go for AZ305 initially, like I mentioned earlier. But I found out that I needed AZ104 as a prerequisite to 305. So I had to schedule also for 104. So, and that's why I got to choose AZ104. At first, I would say I wasn't certain, and as well, I would say there was a little kind of fear and doubts. Wow, am I really doing the right thing? And when I started the training with K2 Academy, and when the terms and the new how do I say the new jargons used in the IT world, everything was new at first. I feel like, whoa, will I be able to catch up with this? But over time, I became familiar with all the terms. I became familiar with the teaching, with the course and everything, and with how K21 Academy also structured the training, where you can listen to the live section. You can as well go back and can do a self-study, and with the labs that are available. So it really helped. So I was able to get over that. Yeah, the plan was first with the AZ104 was, at first I would listen to the lectures that usually probably takes place on weekends, Saturday, Sunday. Then I will take the week following to go through self-study for those courses, and try to do the labs as much as possible before the next class. And I also try to do a bit of self-study for the next class before the class starts. And if I'm able to do the labs, fine. But if I'm not able to do the labs, I just wait till the next class. Then I try to make sure that I follow that pattern. As the teacher teaches, before the next class, I try to do the self-study, do the labs, and I was able to do at least 60% of the labs before I took the exams. I would say the live section, the labs, and also I would say 20% of the self-study also contributed to everything, contributed to it. The first thing I would say is one thing I like about the K2 Academy first are the level of experienced instructors you guys have. The minimum I've seen and I've heard, I think seeing is probably 7 or 10 years. And at this point, I would like to say Kamal did a good job. Really, he was very detailed, very thorough, and he also was able to cover every area of the topics that we needed to cover. And I love the fact that there was a lot of practical, real life experience from the instructor. Even to some points, he would teach us about, share some of his life experience and some of the pitfalls that you shouldn't, don't do this. And when it comes to your real life experience, and it was really interesting, and I love that about K2 Academy, the level of experience of the instructor, and I also love the way you schedule the modules, where you're able to break the whole teaching down into readable and studyable. Let me use if there's a word like that, easy to study modules. And at the same time, I love the fact that you have this live section and self sections as well, and the labs. So those are the things I think K2 Academy really did well.